Hello, sweet friends and crafters. Welcome to Carol's Craft Cottage. I'm super excited to show you today some projects that I've made with the October release of Scrapdiva Design dies. So I have several dies that I've used here, and I'm going to share them with you. If you care to purchase these dies, I will have links in the description box below. And please use Carol10 at checkout to get 10% off your order. So let me go ahead and share the dies with you. This is the Hey There Pumpkin Small. This is the large sunflower Bagtoppers. We have the small sunflower Bagtoppers. And then we have this is called the Ruffle Border Die Set. And for this particular project, for everything, I use this die right here that you see. It's the largest ruffle. All right, I also wanted to share a couple other dies from Scrapdiva Design I used, and it was these, and they are the heart cutout bows. If Erica still has these in her store, I will have links to those as well in the description box below. So I wanted to give you some different ways to use your Bagtoppers other than putting them on cello bags. So what I did is I went into my bag box that I have, and I picked up this bag out of there. And these type of grocery bags we get here in the South when we go to buy ice cream during the summer. It is so hot here that the grocery stores provide you with these kind of thick grocery bags to insulate your ice cream so that it's not soup by the time that you get home. So I had this in there and I thought, okay, so I want to make some of these to have on hand for Thanksgiving, because you know when you have your Thanksgiving dinner, you're usually stuffed with turkey and all the trimmings. And when it comes to dessert, you're just not ready yet. So you don't want to waste all that pie that you've created and baked. And you want to cut some and put it in a Tupperware container and put this in the bag to have your guests take home for later. So I thought that making a few of these would be nice to have on hand, and such a lovely gesture when you give to your guests after Thanksgiving when they're going home. They could either have some leftovers or some dessert. So all this is, like I said, a grocery bag, and I just decorated it. As you see here, this is Scrapdiva Design's bow. This is the beautiful sunflower. I just love this sunflower. I'm going to teach you how to make that and how to make it really fluffy and layered so that it just pops out right at you. And all this does is just come off, and I just folded the bag over and put the clip on it. And I made this so that when I put the paper on it, you're able to fold this bag flat. I have something in it right now so that you could see that it holds quite a bit. This bag is 6 inches wide by about 12 inches long, and I did cut a little bit off of it, and I've got about a 2.5 inch fold over. And there is the large sunflower bag topper on top. Isn't that gorgeous? Something beautiful for your guests to take home. So here we go on another idea, and this is a gift box. This was made on the WeRMemory Keepers gift box punch board, and I'm going to show you how to do this. And this is the large sunflower bag topper on here. And this is the Hey There Pumpkin sentiment. And then this is the ruffle border on here. So that is gorgeous. And this is, again, is the large bow. And this just comes off and you take the top off. Now, if you want to, you could actually glue this on here. I did not. And here you've got a pretty good size gift bag. You could actually use this for birthday or anniversary. You could probably fit a bottle of Bath & Body Works hand soap in here, and it would make a beautiful presentation for a gift. Just put like a hand soap and a gift card in there and you're good to go. And then I've got one more I'm going to share with you, and this one is a little slight different with the Hey There Pumpkin. So the Hey There Pumpkin Small has several pieces to it. So when you look at this, you can see that in the background I used a brown, and then I used green, and then I used the gold popped up on 3mm foam, and there's my little pumpkin. So it was this piece with these two and then the words. So I layered it 3 times. Isn't this adorable? It makes such a pretty gift box. All right, so with the large bag topper, again, I wanted to make something else. So I decided to make this little gift box. And this is super exciting because all you do is you just open this up and the box is like that. So cute, right? And this sunflower is, I'm not sure if I said it before, but I'll say it again. This is a 4-inch sunflower. And I did use the Spellbinders sunflower leaves from their old sunflower die. Gosh, that had to be back in maybe 2010 or something like that. So check your stash for your leaf dies and see what you have so that you can put some little leaves if you want to with your sunflower. So this is really super cute, and you can see on the back that large bag topper just covers this box beautifully. I think it's adorable. Then I made a smaller gift box with the sunflower, the small sunflower bag topper. Really, really cute. And I'm going to teach you how to make this, of course. And I will give you the measurements for the large and the small. And I use the border here. And this is the small bow from Scrapdiva Designs. And one more, this is again the small sunflower bag topper with the small bow, and this is again is another box. So I'm going to give you the measurements for all the boxes. I'm just going to teach you how to make 2 today and the sunflower. I just love these gorgeous sunflowers. They're so beautiful. You could put some candy and a gift card in here for a birthday or for a little thank you note. Just a lot you can do with that, and it's so beautiful. So let me go ahead. First of all, let's go ahead and make a sunflower. So you get, now I'm going to show you the small in the same directions I give you are going to be for the large. So when you look at your die set, you're going to see you have 2 different sunflower petals. Okay, this is the small and this is the large. They are not the same, so remember that. So you're going to cut 2 large and you're going to cut 2 small. All right, and I like to do shading on my sunflowers. So let me go ahead and pull some scrap paper in here because I am going to be shading these. So for sunflowers, I like to use Distress Ink Mustard Seed. I like to use Fossilized Amber. And I like to use Spiced Marmalade just to give it a little bit of darker, it kind of gives it a little bit of darker orange. But it's not overpowering. So we're going to take the mustard seed, and I have these little finger daubers. You don't have to worry about getting it in the center because the center is not going to show. So I just take it and I spin my sunflower around, And I'm not too worried about leaving any white spots, because by the time I get done, it's all going to blend and look beautiful. So 2 large, 2 small. I don't ink the back. Ain't nobody got time for that. It doesn't show. It doesn't show on your sunflowers. Okay. Next, that was your mustard seed. The next, you're going to do the fossilized amber. So with this one, I don't go over the whole sunflower. I think I already did this one. I already did that one. I just go along one of the edges of the petals. You can skip some, just random, so that you can have a nice shaded sunflower. All right, and I like the way that looks, so I'm going on to the last one. Okay, the last distress ink that we're going to put on this is the spiced marmalade. Now I don't put a whole lot, just touches, just so I have some dark areas of the marmalade. You can go every other petal, just touch one petal. All right, and then the last one. Try to go on the edge too, like it's sun-kissed. Just like that. Okay, we are done shading our sunflower. We're going to take the largest one, and we are going to gently pull up on this. And you'll know, don't fold it in half. Just pull up on it. You'll stop because this portion of the cut feels thick. So don't fold that. Just fold up the sides. You're going to go all the way around every single one of the large. Take your second large. Go around every single one. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just pull them up. It's going to give some life to your sunflower. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we are going to use some of these foam pads, and these ones I get at the Dollar Tree, and they're in the tool section. So I put a couple on here, okay, and then we're going to pull off the tops. And then you're going to want to stagger your leaves and make sure that you get the leaf right up to the circle there. Center it. You see, just like that. So we're going to push down on that. Then we're going to put 2 more pads on top. And you can see that we are building up the sunflower. Super gorgeous. And we've got the 2 smaller leaves, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to just pinch them up Don't go in half, just pinch up the sides. And we're going with number 2. All right, and we are going to center, we're going to take these leaves and we're going to put it right on top of here, but off center. Don't put it on top of that, put it next to it as we are building our sunflower. Then press, and you need 2 more pads. Put them the opposite way this time. And then we're going to do this. So you see where those leaves are? We're going to stagger that on either side, like that. Okay, next, when you cut this piece out, let me show you. When you cut this piece out, I did mine on gold, okay? So this usually falls out. I do not throw this away. I did not do shakers, but I wanted something shiny underneath the brown piece, the center of the flower. So what I did was I put this in the center here. I saved it. I don't have any waste. Then I take this piece and I cut it out of brown, which is this piece right here. Okay, make sure you poke out all the holes. I know it's a pain in the you know what, but poke them out. Poke them or run your tool over it to get them out. Now you're going to glue that on top of there. And I just glued around the edge. So you see, you got that gold looking through there. It's looking pretty. So now we're going to take the ring and you are welcome to make shakers if you want to. I didn't do it this time around. And then you're going to put this on top of here. Just like that. So I'm going to put a little something on top of this to hold this down. I'm going to take my tape here and I'm going to put it on the top of it and hold it down while that glue dries. I'm going to take this out and you're going to want to put your little bag topper together. So I'm going to show you how to do that this is for the gift box. So we're going to make the WeRMemory gift box first. So you're going to want to fold on the score line, not the stitch line, because make sure there's a difference. You're going to want to fold on the score line. And then on the second piece, you're going to want to cut on the score line. And I don't know if you can see that. There, see the score line? You're going to want to cut that off. So then after you cut that off, you are going to glue this to the top of here. And I'm not going to do that because I already have one together. And this is for a different tutorial. So you just glue these together like this, okay, to make your bag topper. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make the gift bag. And on your WeRMemory Keepers gift bag punch board, there are several different ways you can cut your paper. So I'm going to leave the measurements in the description box below for cutting your large box And that's going to be, you're going to cut the paper 9 inches wide by 5.5 inches long. I'm sorry, that's wrong. That's for the other box. For the large box for the WeRMemory keepers, you're going to cut it 12 inches. And I believe I cut mine at 7. And then for the smaller box, which we are going to make today, we are going to cut at 11. So this is 11 inches by, let me measure how wide this is. It's 7. So it's 11 by 7 for the small bag topper. And let me get you the measurement for the large bag topper. The large bag topper was 9 by 12. So it's the largest here, 12 by 9. And so you're going to put the length, the longest lengthwise in your gift box punch board. You're going to line up the beginning of your paper right on this line. It says start line. Let me go ahead and pull the camera down once I get this square piece out of it. All right, here we go. This says start line. So this is 11 inches. So if you're going to make the big bag, you would have the 12 inches this way and then 9 going this way. So I have my 7 this way, my 11 this way. So I'm going to put it on the start line all the way up to the top. I'm going to give it a punch. Then I am going to go to the medium. When you're making the large bag, you use the large. So I'm going to the medium and I'm going to score it there. Okay, that's all you do for the first cut. Then you bring that score line to this line up here. And you're going to punch it, maybe. There we go. And then you're going to score here, score this way, score down the center. There's a little slot here. And then you're going to score right here where it says side. This says side. So this is the side of your box. Okay, then we're going to move it again. We're going to take this side line and we're going to bring it to this line right here. We're going to punch. And then we're going to do the M for the medium box. Okay, so if we were doing the bigger box, we'd go to the large. Don't forget that. So then we're going to move this. And the score line is going to go right to this little line right here. We're going to punch. Then we're going to score here, here, down the center. And then where it says side, we're going to score right there. And this cut makes a little flap to glue. So we're going to pull it out. We're going to push it back in one more time. We're going to line it up with this little notch and we'll punch. And that's the last punch. We'll take this out of the sight here. And we're going to put our box together. So the first thing you'll do is just snip this off. And I forgot to tell you, I see where I forgot to do this. So when we're doing this, we need to also score across the top. So let me go ahead and do that. So sorry about that. So what I'm just doing right now is lining up the score lines for the box and scoring across the top like that. That one makes it much easier. So I'm going to fold this over. Fold all my score lines. Okay, now on the sides, you're going to want to take and fold this to the point, and then you can fold it this way gently and this way gently to make your gift bag. Okay, and then we're going to fold this in gently to the point, and then we'll just fold it like that and fold it like that, and we'll fold all these flaps up. What I do is just fold that down, and I put some glue on this little flap right here, and just fold that over because it's a perfect fold. And you can see there's my gift bag right there. And we're going to fold over these. And we're going to put some glue. And you know my glue is clogged again, right? And I can't get my pin. Here we go. I'm going to fold that over. All right, fold this over. Then I always stick my bone folder down the center so I get a good stick. And then all you have to do is fold this, put your bag topper on top, like this. And I put my paper clip, not paper clip, but clothespin. And then we are going to take our sunflower. I'm going to just go like this to flip up those little petals, because I like my sunflower nice and fluffy. And we are going to put some glue on the back of this. And then you're going to take your petals and you're going to align them with these little scalloped edges, just like that. You'll center it. And I'm going to take that off. Okay. And I cannot reach my hot glue, but I would hot glue this. I take these leaves. You can put leaves if you want, or leave them off. It's up to you. And I would put them behind my petals, like that. And then I just made a little 1-inch border. You just measure your gift bag, how wide it is. I think it's 3 1/4. And you put your little border on your 1-inch banner. And then I line this one up with the bottom, like this. And then you could take whatever fall words you have. Erica has some words in the leaf die that you can use to put on here. And I just stick that right on top of there like that. And this one says Harvest. And this is ready to go. I also put a little bit of diamond stickles on my sunflower so that it's sparkly. And there you have the small gift bag. Now we are going to quickly do the little box. This is pretty simple. So I will have the measurements for the box in the description box below. We are making the small one. So for the small box, you're going to cut your paper, let's see, 7 by 5.5 inches. And you're going to score at 3.5 and 4.5 on the long side like this. 3.5 and 4.5, and on the short side you're going to score at 1 and 4.5. And this is ready to be put together. For the large box, you're going to cut it 9 by 5.5, and you'll score on the long side 3.5 and 4.5, and then on the short side you're going to score at 1 inch and 4.5 inches. And the assembly instructions are the same as for the small box. So I'm going to fold on the score lines. That are in the middle of this. And then we're going to fold on the edge score lines. And as you can see here, I have these little lines I'm going to snip to right here. Just snip both sides so that you have this. Okay, now we're going to fold this up inside here, and we're going to glue it. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. And then we are going to glue those edges onto the sides. And this is going to form our little box. All right, now we're going to take our small bag topper. And like I said, this is the same assembly as for the large. You just make your box bigger. So I folded this over. I like the top a little bit bulkier. So I'm just going to glue that over on that score line. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one. I'm going to fold it on that score line. And then I'm going to glue it over. It just gives a strengthened edge. And these pieces do not get put together, because what we are going to do is we are going to glue them on here. So I'm going to guesstimate here where the little box is. I'm going to put some glue. And we're going to center it on top of the box. We're going to make sure that these 3 little scallops right here hit the bottom of the box and go up to the top. Make sure it's centered. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So my box is right about there. We're going to put this on the other side of the box. So we guesstimate it by making sure that this is centered and these 3 scallops are at the bottom. We're going to press it. Now I have my sunflower all made. I put a sentiment in the center of this one, and you could see I did put some stickles because my sunflower is sparkly. I'm going to put some glue on the back of that, and we're going to center this sunflower in the middle of the scallops. Let's see here, just like that. I'll press it. Then we'll just take these 2 edges. You could fill this with, like I said, a gift card, some candy, a little hand sanitizer, and we're going to put this little clip on the top, and then you just take your leaves and then put it behind. Of course, I'm going to glue this. I need my hot glue gun. But I'm just showing you. Isn't that adorable? Now you've got a cute little gift box. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial and project shares from Scrapdiva Design. Don't forget to use Carol10 at checkout. If you purchase any of the dies, it is my affiliate link. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the description box below. I appreciate each and every one of you. Remember to sprinkle kindness like confetti wherever you go. And until the next time, happy crafting. Bye-bye.